Okay, so now we're going to do peanut. And since the coconut oil is already hot, we're going to cook it for about, so you put about a 1.5 kilo in this, and we're going to cook it for about 20-25 minutes. And she doesn't make it too hot, but once it's boiling, you have to reduce the fire. Okay, so now you cook for about how long?
30 to 35.
35 minutes.
Yeah, depend of.
And 2 kilo, right? Not 1.5. Is that right?
Yeah, depend on how many bags you have.
Yeah.
About 1.5 to 2 kilo.
Okay, good.
Depend on your pan, how
Yeah.
big it is.
Yeah. Okay, good.
You have to leave it.
Okay, so now you're going to let it drip.
Yes. They continue cooking.
Yeah, that's right.
Leave it like that. 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. Okay, so these ones are cooked. They're dripping the oil out. Now you see they're not brown, dark brown. You don't want them to be dark brown. You want them to be beige, like kind of beige, and because you don't want them to be too cooked. They don't really have a good taste when they're too cooked. Now they really have a taste of the real peanut there. Okay, so now I'm going to cool them down with the fan here because now they're cooked and I don't want them to cook more. If they cook more, they're going to become hard. So I'm going to let them, cool down for at least a good 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. And that's it, and come back. Okay, so once they're cooled off, I'll put them in a bowl here. And I will do a mixer here. I'm doing peanut butter. So, I'll turn this on, 0. And the way I do it is I put 4 spoons, which I'm going to give you how many calories there is. 4 spoons of this. And my mixer, it's not a lot, but my mixer is not too strong, so I cannot put more. If you have a stronger, you can put a lot more, okay, which makes exactly 362 grams. Now, I'm going to put sugar. But not exactly sugar. I'm going to put this kind of sugar. It has 0 calorie. And I'm going to put if I remember, I put about 3 teaspoons of that sugar inside of here. So I'm going to put 3 teaspoons inside of here. Now you have to put sweetener in peanut butter because our house, it's not really good. You won't have the right taste of peanut butter. Now once I've got this, I'm going to put salt. You have to put a bit of salt. And my recipe is about 1 teaspoon of salt. Now you can put more if you want, but that's what you need to put. Okay, so normally when big company, big business, they make peanut butter, they always put canola oil to make it smooth and creamy a bit, but I don't. I put coconut oil, and I put 4 teaspoons of coconut oil. Okay, so I put about 4 teaspoons. Now, if all that together gives me about 425 grams. Now, I'm going to put this in the mixer here, and I'm going to mix it. And that's the tricky part here, because when you do this, it's a bit hard to make it, you know, so I'll put it on pause because it makes a lot of noise, so put on pause and come back in 1 minute about. Okay, you can shut the volume because you can see it's going to make a lot of noise. So I'm going to show you in the video, if you shut your volume, you're going to see what happened when you're mixing it. You have to take like a thing like that and mix it. So you can, that's the way I do it. I'm able to. Now, it's not liquid, so I need to probably put more coconut oil. Okay, so now it's quite smooth. I'll turn it on, but you'll see it's going to make a lot of noise. But just to show you what the machine is doing, it's trying to break the rest of the peanut. So you see it's so now what I can do is I can add some peanut in it slowly. So you see it's trying to break it. Now you add peanut. Once everything is smoothed out, you can add peanut. Don't add coconut oil or sugar. You just go and add about 2 other big spoons like I did. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. It's going to make noise again, but just to show you that the machine doesn't kick anymore because all the peanut is broken into very fine, smooth parts. So that's it. Have a look at this. So now I'm going to put it in a jug. Okay. Take this out. And I'm going to weigh it just for fun to see how much I've got into this here. Okay. So we're going to see how much I've got. Now I got about 6 spoons in this here. So. And if I got about 500 grams here. Yeah, 600 maybe. Yeah. There you go. That is almost 500 grams of peanut butter. Now, there's one thing I have to tell you. If you're going to do this, you need to be careful. And if you're going to put this in the refrigerator, you cannot put it a very long time in the refrigerator because there's no chemical in it and it will not last long. Peanut will spoil. So if you make a lot of jars like I do, well, if you eat a lot, you're going to go through it, of course. If you eat one a week, you're going to be okay if you make like 5-6 jars. But if you make 12 jars and you eat once a month, you better freeze them. And they're going to last your lifetime, so when they're frozen. So that's it. Okay, so result of all of this peanut butter. I've got 10 jars. I don't know how much this is, probably about. I know this is half a kilo. So I've got here. Anyway, I've done 4 bags like this, which is 4 kilo, which gives me 10 jars of peanut butter. So job done. And I forgot to tell you that when I put coconut oil, in the mixer to make the peanut butter, it's not teaspoon, it's tablespoon. I put 4 tablespoons with 4 big spoon of peanut. If you look at the video at the beginning when I start doing it. So it's 4 tablespoons of coconut oil and 3 spoons of sugar, non-calorie sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, pink salt. Okay?